welcome along to Good Morning Transfers. We are into
taking news to bring you, and this looks like really good news.
Hello Gunners, and welcome to Gunners Breaking. If you're passionate about Arsenal, you've come to the right place. We bring you the latest Arsenal transfer news, breaking updates, match analysis, and everything happening at the club. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get straight into today's big story. Arsenal prepare for a new era. Fan reaction as the club is linked with Julian Alvarez and Yan Diomande. Fiction. Disclaimer. This is a fictional football story created for entertainment purposes and is not based on confirmed transfer news. Arsenal supporters have every reason to dream big as another exciting transfer window unfolds. After several impressive seasons under Mikel Arteta, the Gunners continue their mission of building a squad capable of dominating both the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League. While no official announcements have been made, exciting rumours have sparked discussions among fans worldwide, with two names dominating the headlines, Julian Alvarez and Yan Diomande. According to this fictional scenario, Arsenal's board believes that adding these two talented players would elevate the squad to an entirely new level. Reports suggest the club is prepared to invest heavily, with a proposed £100 million package for each player if negotiations become possible. The news has ignited excitement across social media, where supporters are already imagining how the new look Arsenal could line up next season. Julian Alvarez has built a reputation as one of the most intelligent and versatile forwards in world football. His ability to score goals, create chances, press defenders relentlessly and perform in high-pressure matches makes him an ideal fit for Arteta's tactical philosophy. Arsenal fans believe that Alvarez could provide another dimension to the attack alongside Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Kai Havertz, Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice. Meanwhile, Yan Diomande is viewed in this fictional story as one of football's brightest emerging talents. His athleticism, composure and confidence have attracted admiration from scouts across Europe. Arsenal's recruitment team has always focused on signing young players with enormous potential, and Diomande perfectly matches that strategy. Supporters believe he could become a key player for many years if such a transfer ever became reality. Inside the Emirates Stadium, excitement reaches incredible levels as fans discuss possible formations and tactical changes. Many imagine Arteta deploying an aggressive attacking system with Alvarez leading the front line while Diomande strengthens another key area of the squad. The combination of youth, experience, pace, technical ability and tactical intelligence gives supporters hope that Arsenal could finally end their long wait for another Premier League title. Former players and football analysts begin debating how these signings might transform Arsenal's ambitions. Some believe the club would become genuine Champions League contenders, while others argue that squad depth is equally important during a demanding campaign involving domestic and European competitions. Across London, Arsenal supporters fill online forums with excitement. Videos, mock lineups, transfer graphics and prediction posts spread rapidly as thousands of fans imagine welcoming the new arrivals to the Emirates. Every rumour fuels even greater optimism, creating a wave of anticipation before the new season begins. Manager Mikel Arteta remains calm in this fictional story. During press conferences, he reminds everyone that building a successful team requires patience, commitment, and collective effort rather than relying solely on expensive transfers. Nevertheless, inside the club, there is a shared determination to continue improving every position on the pitch. The Arsenal dressing room also embraces the possibility of strengthening the squad. Senior players understand that healthy competition pushes everyone to perform at a higher level. Young players see it as an opportunity to learn from world-class teammates and continue their own development. As pre-season approaches, expectations continue to rise. Ticket demand increases, fans eagerly await official announcements, and every training session attracts enormous attention. Whether the transfers eventually happen or not, the excitement demonstrates how ambitious Arsenal supporters have become under Arteta's leadership. If this fictional transfer story became reality, Arsenal could possess one of Europe's most exciting squads. The combination of experienced leaders and emerging stars would provide balance, creativity, defensive stability and attacking firepower, capable of challenging for every available trophy. Until any official confirmation arrives, supporters continue dreaming, discussing possibilities and believing that the future remains bright for the Gunners. Football has always been driven by hope, ambition and imagination, and this fictional story captures exactly that spirit. A vision of Arsenal taking another bold step toward becoming champions once again. Arsenal prepare for a new era. Fiction. The excitement surrounding Arsenal continued to grow as speculation linked the club with Julian Alvarez and Yan Diomande. Although nothing had been officially confirmed, supporters across the world believed that the club's ambition had reached another level. Every newspaper headline, social media discussion and television debate focused on one question: could Arsenal be preparing one of the biggest transfer windows in football? Inside the Emirates Stadium, preparations for the new season continued with intensity. Mikel Arteta and his coaching staff remained fully focused on improving the players already at the club, while the recruitment department quietly monitored several targets. The manager knew that regardless of who eventually arrived, success would depend on teamwork, discipline and consistency. In this fictional story, Arsenal's board held another important meeting to discuss the future direction of the club. The executives reviewed every department from scouting and sports science to player development and financial planning. Their objective was simple: build a squad capable of competing for every major trophy over the next several years. The supporters could hardly contain their excitement. Every day, thousands of Arsenal fans refreshed their phones, hoping for breaking news. Football podcasts debated how Julian Alvarez could fit into Arteta's attacking system. Some believed he would become the club's main striker, while others imagined him playing behind the centre-forward, linking midfield with attack using his intelligence and movement. Yan Diomande also became one of the most discussed young players among Arsenal supporters in this fictional scenario. Fans admired his confidence, athleticism and willingness to learn. Many believed that under Arteta's guidance, he could develop into one of Europe's finest young footballers. Training sessions became increasingly competitive. Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, Gabriel Martinelli, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes and the rest of the squad worked tirelessly every day. Arteta constantly reminded them that no place in the starting 11 would ever be guaranteed. Every player had to earn his position through hard work and outstanding performances. Football analysts praised Arsenal's long-term vision. Instead of chasing short-term success alone, they believed the club was creating a sustainable project built on talented young players, experienced leaders, and a clear tactical identity. That philosophy had already transformed Arsenal into one of England's strongest teams, and supporters hoped the journey was only beginning. As pre-season friendlies approached, ticket demand reached extraordinary levels. The Emirates Stadium was expected to be completely full for every match. Fans wanted to witness the progress of the squad and dream about what the future might hold if Arsenal continued strengthening the team. Meanwhile, rival clubs carefully monitored Arsenal's activities. Every major team understood that an ambitious Arsenal would become an even more difficult opponent in both domestic and European competitions. Respect for Arteta's project continued to grow across the football world. The atmosphere inside the dressing room remained positive. Senior players welcomed the possibility of new teammates because they understood that competition raises standards. Young academy players also embraced the challenge, knowing they could learn from experienced internationals while continuing their own development. Arteta repeatedly spoke about mentality. He reminded his squad that winning titles requires concentration from the first match until the final whistle of the season. Every training drill, every tactical session and every recovery programme mattered. Champions are built through consistency rather than moments of brilliance alone. Supporters organised events outside the Emirates, proudly wearing Arsenal shirts and discussing their hopes for the coming campaign. Across the globe, fan communities created videos, tactical analyses and transfer discussions celebrating the club's ambition. The excitement united Arsenal supporters from different countries with one shared dream: seeing their team lift major trophies once again. As another week passed in this fictional story, speculation continued to dominate football headlines. Whether the rumoured transfers would ever happen remained uncertain, but the excitement demonstrated the enormous belief supporters had in Arsenal's future.